Okay, I've been using Kicksta for a long time now, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a very honest review. I'll talk about the pros, the cons, my personal experience, and then I'll now share my results on 2 different Instagram accounts. I'm going to show you guys screenshots of the account and like where they started and where they're at right now, so that you can get to make an informed decision on whether or not Kicksta is something you're going to want to get and use for yourself or not. But before all this, I'm going to show you guys a cool little trick that you can use to get a discount, so that if by the end of this video you've seen the pros, the cons, the 2 Instagram accounts that I'm going to show you, and you decide that it's something you're going to want to use, you can go ahead and get a discount. But before I get into showing you guys all this, please, if you find this video helpful, leave me a like here, and if you happen to have any questions at any point at all in this review, you can just go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. Just type in the question for me down below in the comments. I'm always going to be there to answer all your questions regarding Kicksta. And yes, now that I've said all that, I'm now going to go ahead and talk to you guys about how the discount thing is going to work, so that once I'm done walking you guys through the rest of the things that I'm going to walk you through here, you're just going to be able to like make your final decision on Kicksta and then move on to doing whatever you actually have decided to do. So here's how the discount works. There are things called coupon links. So using a coupon link, when you get onto Kicksta, you're going to be seeing something at the top. I'm going to pop it up on the screen right now. When you see that, you can click on there and you're going to be able to lock in a discount. And I'm going to leave one of those coupon links down below in the description of this video, so you're going to be able to use that link. You're going to be able to get a discount. But that is only if you actually decide that you're going to be using Kicksta, because I'm going to walk you through the good sides, the bad sides, my results, and everything right here, so that you actually get to make the decision by yourself. So now that I know that you know the link in the description is the discount link that you're going to be able to use to get a discount, I will now get right into talking about what the pros and cons are. But before I get to that, I'm going to just do a brief explanation of what Kicksta is for people who are hearing of Kicksta for the first time or haven't really understood what it is and what it does. So basically, Kicksta is an Instagram growth software that simply uses your account to engage with people who follow accounts that have your audience. So let me say, for example, you are a cook. What Kicksta is going to do is it's going to find other popular cooks out there, and it's going to go ahead and use your account to engage with the followers of those cooks, knowing that people who are following this cook right here are gonna be most likely interested in your own account as well, because you're also a cook and you want the fame. But that's how Kicksta works. That's simply what it is. It's an Instagram growth software. That's what it does. And now that I've given you guys that basic explanation of what Kicksta is, I will now move on to the point of this review video here, where I will now go ahead and talk about the pros and cons. For the pros and cons, I'm going to start with the pro, and after I'm done talking about these pros, which are the things that I liked and I feel you might like about Kicksta, I will now move on to talking about the cons, and you now get to decide on whether or not something you want to use after I show you the results. So for the pros, first thing I would like to mention here is the fact that Kicksta actually offers us a 14-day money back guarantee, meaning that you can actually get it, test for 14 days and get your money back as a pro, because many of the other Instagram growth softwares out there, they don't do this, and that's a red flag, because the fact that they don't do that means that they don't believe that what they are selling works. That's why they don't want to offer a discount. But Kicksta is different in that angle. They actually offer a discount. Second thing that I would like to mention here as a pro that comes with Kicksta is the fact that I've seen a lot of these Instagram growth softwares out there that actually need you to have a computer on, or like to have your computer active for it to work, and they even need you to install a software sometimes and set up some complicated things. This one is different, because once you get your account set up, what you're gonna need is just like the username, and you talk to the account manager a bit, and everything's gonna be set up, right? Like it's totally web-based, it's totally automated, it's cloud-based, and like that's something I consider a pro, because I've personally used and tested a lot of other Instagram softwares that don't do this, and it's actually bad. And now that I've talked about that, the third thing that I would like to mention here as a pro that comes with using Kicksta for your Instagram account is the fact that you actually get customer support. Like you actually get to send them an email, they reply you ASAP. I've done this. I'm gonna put up a screenshot of an email that these guys have sent to me, like a back and forth, me and them trying to help me solve a little bit of an issue that I had. Like I'm trying to show you guys that it's fast, they are responsive, and this is something that a lot of companies out there lack, and this is something that Kicksta has, and like I would like to include it as a pro right here, so it's like one of the advantages. And the last but not the least thing that I would like to mention as a pro here is that Kicksta has not put me in any Instagram jail or something like that, because if you've been trying a lot of Instagram growth softwares, you should know that some of them are very malicious. When you put them in your account, they actually do some black hat things on your account, and your account goes into Instagram jail for like a few days, which means you're not able to post, you're not even able to log into your account, you don't have access to your account. It's like kind of a jail punishment for trying to game the Instagram algorithm. But I've not had that issue with Kicksta on the 2 accounts that I'm going to show you in this video here, and that's a pro. And now that I've talked about the pros, I'm going to quickly talk about the cons and then talk about my experience and show you guys screenshots from these both Instagram accounts that I tested Kicksta on, right? So the first thing that I must mention as a con here is that based on pricing, Kicksta is one of the highest priced, not really the highest priced, but it's like up there on the list of Instagram good softwares. There are cheaper ones, but obviously I've tested those ones as well, and I'm going to be putting out reviews here on those ones as well. But Kicksta is kind of expensive, a little bit expensive. It's not really the most expensive because there are very, very expensive Instagram growth services, but Kicksta is kind of up there, and I would count that as a con because all of us want to save money. And the second thing that I'm going to mention as a con that comes with Kicksta is the fact that they don't receive payments with PayPal. So if the only payment method you have to pay is PayPal, you're not going to be able to pay to use Kicksta. I don't know about now, they might change that later, but as at the time of me making this video, they don't accept PayPal. So if you want to test Kicksta, you're going to have to use your card or something else. All right, so that's a con. And now that I've mentioned that, the next thing that I'm going to mention here as a con, something that I would consider a con, that I think you would also consider a con, is the fact that Kicksta does not have a free trial, right? But I think that's actually balanced in a way because they don't have a free trial, but they give you a 14-day money back guarantee, meaning that it's kind of balanced. That means you still get the 14 days to test. If it doesn't work, you still get your money back, and like it's balanced in a way, but it's something that I have to include here just so you know. And now that I've mentioned that, the last but not the least thing that I'm going to mention here with Kicksta is kind of a general problem with all these Instagram good softwares, and it's the fact that you have to give them your Instagram login. Many people don't like that, but trust me, I've been using a lot of these guys for a long while, and I've not had any scenario where they kind of like steal my account or something, but it's just something that I would have to include here. If not, this wouldn't be a completely honest review on Kicksta. And like that is the last one, right? So I've talked about the pros, now talked about the cons, and now I'm going to move on ahead to talking about my personal experience and then showing you guys the Instagram account that I tested it on, right? So about my experience, I actually heard of Kicksta from a YouTube video. So I started using Kicksta on my personal Instagram account, which I'm going to show you guys. And then later on, I moved on to using Kicksta on some of my niche accounts. I'm going to show you guys one of them. That makes it two, but I'm not going to like show you guys the name because those things people might actually copy my account and actually like compete with me in my niches. So I'm going to show you guys my personal account right here, and then I'm going to show you guys that one. So for my personal account, the picture you're going to see on the screen right now was my account at about, I think it's first 400 followers. This wasn't so long ago. You're going to see another picture right now on the screen here. That is my account right now, my main account. You can go and check it out for yourself on IG. It's very, very active. You can go and see the growth for yourself. I'm actually at 12.5K at the time of recording this video. It might go higher later, but right now it's at 12.5K. And this account you're seeing right here now is my niche account. Sorry, I have to blur it out because like I said earlier, these things I have competitors. It's like team pages, so I don't want people to copy me and stuff like that. So, but this is the account right here. This is one of my accounts. You can see this one is at about its first 1,000 followers. I got those followers by doing manual follow and unfollowing, but since I started using Kicksta, this is where I'm actually at right now. I'm actually at about 15,000 followers right now, and this one happened faster. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I post more on the team page account, right? So my first account, I went from about 400 followers to 12.5K in about a year, and this one I've actually gone from 1K to about 15K in about 5 months. And I guess that's because I post consistently on this one, and it's kind of the same for my other team Instagram pages because I run some team pages that I make money from and all. Like that's the type of growth you can actually expect. That's the type of growth you can actually get. And yes, Kicksta works, and like I said, I haven't gotten into any issues with Instagram jail or something like that. It actually works, but it doesn't work magic. It grows your account slowly over time, right? But you posting consistently is gonna obviously help you out more. It's gonna help you get better results. And that's basically all. So what I'm trying to say here is that Kicksta actually works, but don't expect to get 10,000 followers the next day. Anybody that does that for you is obviously giving you fake followers. These things take time. It's kind of slow, but it actually works, and it builds up over time because the more followers you get, the faster you grow. So it builds up over time. And now that I've talked about that, I would also like to mention that I recommend you use the $99 per month plan. That's the one I've been using. I didn't use the $200 one. I didn't use the $49 one. I've been using the $99 plan. And like I said earlier, if you feel like it's costly and you want to get a discount, like I said, I'm going to leave a coupon link down below in the description or in the comment section. Just check down below in the description or in the comment section or ask me in the comments. I'm gonna send you the link. You're gonna use that link to create your account. Once you click on the link, you're gonna see something like this on top of the screen. You can click on where it says claim discount. You're gonna be able to get a discount with that, and like that way you're gonna be able to lock in the discount and actually start testing Kicksta for yourself on your own Instagram account to see if it's gonna work for you the way it worked for me, right? So like that's my review of Kicksta. My final verdict is that it actually works. It actually gets you results, but it doesn't work magic. It's not a fake something where they just send you a bunch of bot accounts, right? That it actually works. It actually gets you real followers. So that's the thing right there. Like I said, if you found this video helpful, you should leave me a like here. If you have any questions, ask me down below in the comments. And I think that's gonna be all. I've actually explained to you guys what it is, the pros, the cons, my experience, the before and after pictures of my Instagram accounts, the two that I'm showing you guys in this video. And I've talked to you guys about how to get the discount, and I think that makes this a complete review. Yes guys, that's it. I'm gonna see you on the internet. Let's go. Peace out. Stay safe out there.